and tell you all about it. How about that? Well, this is so exciting tonight. It has been since 2022 since Chef Curtis Stone has done a big cookware set. Okay, now I want you to look at this because it's ultimately the best of the best. Inside here, you're gonna have a ton of customer picks. And then what he did, which was so brilliant, he's taken everything we love about his amazing cookware, the non-stick, the durability. We love the stuff, millions of pieces sold. And what he did is he added an entire bakeware set as well. This is the largest set we've ever done. It comes out to a little under $12 a piece for some of the best cookware I promise you will ever use. I've used his cookware forever. I recommend it to everybody I know. My brother and his partner love his cookware because if you want great cookware to make your life easy in the kitchen, whether you're inexperienced or really a top chef, this is a set you want to grab. All right, here's what we're doing. I'll show you all the pieces because there's a lot. And Chef's gonna be joining me from his Four Stones farm in California. All right, let's start over here. Love it. You're getting 3 of these great saucepans. The first one is a 0.8 quart butter warmer with lid. I love it. I love the size of it. Great for warming up some hot cocoa. Below that, this is a 1.5 quart saucepan with the lid. This is a brand new size in a saucepan. This is a 2.5 quart with the lid in. That is brand new. Moving on over, look how fun this piece is. I love this. This is a stock pot, but it's in an oval design, and it's got the lid that has the pour spout, which is amazing. It's a strainer built in on both sides. I love the shape. This is great for doing a casserole in the oven, on the stovetop. It's your go-to. Now, we have new saucepans as well. So this one is gonna be a 9-inch. It's got these really cool new sloped edges to it. You get that with the lid. We also are giving you 2 of your fry pans. This is a 12-inch, and the other one you see right there, that is the 8-inch. All right, you ready for more? Now, let's do his bakeware. Everybody wants the bakeware. They're like, oh, could you just put it in one big set? And he did. This is a brand new 8 by 8-inch bakeware pan with the Stay Put closed lid. Then you're getting your classic bakeware pans. This one is gonna be, of course, your 9 by 13, and even back there we get the half sheet to make a ton of holiday cookies. It is 8 by 12. All right, after all that, all you have to do, oh, by the way, recipes included exclusively to the set from Chef, and then you're picking colors. You ready? Here we go. And the race is always on when he does these big old kits. We have red down here, that's always the #1 most popular. Up here, look how pretty, this is called a midnight blue. It's stunning. This is the mulberry. This is the hunter green. This is gonna be your turquoise. We have the stone gray, and then of course we have the black down below. All right, Chef is ready, and I am always so tickled because I get to launch a lot of his today's specials. I worked with him for many years. Again, multiple Michelin award winner, Chef Curtis Stone. Hello, it is so good to see you. Hi.
It's so good to see you too. Thank you for having me. I couldn't be more excited to get this in people's hands because the truth is, Suzanne, we've received so many emails. You mentioned it. It's been a year and a half since we did a big set. And so many of our customers are like, bring us back a giant set again. And here it is. First time in a year and a half. I couldn't be happier to share it with you guys. It's literally everything you need for the most important meal of the year. And we all know that Thanksgiving is when we get our friends and family together. And of course, the holidays straight after that as well. I'm searing steak, I'm cooking eggs. Here's the cool thing. Nothing sticks to the DuraPan. Now, if you haven't seen it before, I just want to talk to you about the surface real quick. Look, I threw eggs in here. You ready for it? Look at how my eggs just slide out of that pan. That is the experience you have every morning when you cook breakfast. Now, whether it's the small 8-inch, the giant 12-inch, or this beautiful 9-inch saute pan, this one comes with a lid. Look, I'm using skin-on fish. No oil or butter in my pan. You can see it is a dry pan. This is the 8-inch. So I beg your pardon, the 9-inch. And look, it fits 4 pieces of fish in there. So really generously sized. This has the straight wall, so you really go edge to edge with the cooking. But if you haven't experienced DuraPan before, you are in for an absolute treat. Because let me show you something. Here's my 8-inch pan. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna throw it in here, and I'm just gonna burn it to the bottom of the pan. I know you're like, what on earth are you doing? I thought you were trying to sell these pans. Yes, I am, but I want to show you that nothing sticks. Even cheese that I throw in there that's going to burn to the bottom, it will still wipe on out. You can take them to 450 degrees, Suzanne. That's what's so cool about this. Look at these big old steaks. I threw some New York strips in for you. Look at the sear. I mean, it's just divine. And you can take them really, really hot, like I said, to 450 degrees. Now, you're not just getting cookware, you guys, you're also getting the bakeware. I'm going to bring a little bit of it up here to show you. There's the half sheet pan, which is that big mama down the bottom. You get this beautiful square. See how we've given you that raised lid? We've put bows on everything because that's exactly what you'll be doing. There it is. That's that beautiful DuraPan bakeware. You might see a little bit of water in the next one, and I'll show you why. Because it's waterproof. So whether you've got a stew or a soup or a salad dressing in here, it's not going to leak, and that's another great thing. So that bacon store is better than ever, and of course the same DuraPan quality that is on my bakeware is also in my cookware. So absolutely nothing sticks. And Suzanne, I went and put bows on all of this because stop and think about this. Well, you know, here, I just want you to see all of these pieces. There's 17 pieces in all, but some of them are coming with lids. Like this one, for instance. This is that stock pot. Let's talk about this for a second. Because there's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, most of them with lids. By the way, that's less than a $20 gift. So if you bought this set and divided it up into those 10 gifts, you're spending less than a $20 bill on all of them, which I think is really phenomenal value.
Well, the whole thing, and just to kind of bring it home for you to understand how big a value this is, if you had to buy it all separately, let's just look at, I don't know, the oval stock pot, because he had it in his hand. That's 5 quarts. That's $42 by itself. If you had to collaborate all together and get many, many customer picks that are involved in this set, you would spend almost $300. So right now we're $87 off. Couple things to note, it's called a Today Special. Why do I always love to launch with Chef as opposed to close the day? It's because I have all the colors at the launch. A lot of times at the end of the day, we just don't have everything available. He's selling belly button dust at their lint at that point because everything tends to sell out pretty quickly when he's in the house. So here's your chance to really get the ultimate treat. It could be for yourself, or as you said, Chef, I saw this set and I immediately thought, I talk about your cookware so often to all my friends. I recommend it to my family members. When people say, what is the cookware I should buy from HSN? I say, it's Chef Curtis Stone. And here's what I thought, Chef. My gosh, the combination of gifts you could give if you already have your cookware like a lot of us do. This is incredible. The gift giving is amazing with this collection.
Oh, we love it when people gift our cookware, and I'll tell you why. For us, it's wonderful because it builds our brand. For you, it's incredible because it means that the person you give it to is going to think of you every single time you cook. Think about it as a hostess gift. You might show up with a bottle of wine. Well, guess what? That wine gets drunk that night and you never get thought of again. But when you give a gift of cooking, and have a look how those steaks just fall out of the pan. Let me show you the cleanup. I'm just going to wipe that pan clean, spotless in no time. Talking of which, here's the burnt cheese. I just burnt that. Have a look at it. Literally lifts right on out. So absolutely nothing. There's the burnt cheese there. By the way, you could use that like over a Caesar salad or something would be kind of nice. But so simple and easy. The gift of cooking is a beautiful one to give. I'm going to throw some pork ribeyes back into my saute pan here. I've also got some little squash. These are the little summer squash. I'm going to toss those in. We'll cook those up. Here I put that skin on fish. You saw me with no oil or butter. And look at it, Suze. Just dances around the cookware. Oh, perfect. Absolutely beautiful, crispy skin, snapper in no time at all. Now, if you want to add a sauce to that, of course you can, and yes, it comes with a lid. But Suze, I'm running to the oven because I need you to see all of the great things that you're going to be cooking. Oh, I need a big towel.
Hello.
Sorry, I went over there thinking I was going to get a small pan. Yes, you can. Look at this. I've got the turkey.
Wow.
That is the roast turkey for Thanksgiving dinner. Right there. Look at the size of that baby.
It's huge.
Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that amazing?
It looks amazing. I want to be there. I'd like to eat
and
some,
of course,
please.
You need the stuffing to go along with it, don't you?
Well,
guess what? That's my deep stuffing dish, and you can't even see it past the turkey. It's massive. But the great thing, of course, is nothing sticks, and I'll prove it to you. I'm going to bring a platter. I'll grab that stuffing. So this could be mashed potatoes. This could be macaroni and cheese. Have a look at how it falls out.
That's great.
Stuffing, Suze.
So fun.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
And that's
You
the
know what?
cleanup.
It is so funny. I've been blessed to work with Chef now for many, many years. As Chef, I never get tired of the slip and the slide. I don't. When he slides that old, he'll take a mac and cheese and slide it out of one of these and be like, it's awesome. It really is that great. Now, here's a couple things you have to understand. Chef is not only #1 in terms of popularity and customer picks in the culinary world, he's one of the very top brands in all of HSN brands. And we have amazing brands too. Why does that translate? What does that mean to you? It's great stuff and it makes your life in the kitchen so much easier. Guys, we haven't done a big kit like this. Look, it's huge, right? Since 2022, this is the largest we've ever done. It's a whopping 17 pieces. If you've got his cookware and you're kind of evangelical like I am about it, split it up and now give people you love pieces of it. Just as a quick update, if you're gonna do that, I think the black is a really easy choice because it matches everybody's kitchen. By the way, I do not have all coordinated cookware from Chef. I get certain colors I like in this, other colors I like in this, and I don't care. I love how it works, so I just love the different colors. But black, I think, is very easy if you're gonna split this up as a gift. Get this, though. This is interesting. I want you to really look at close at this midnight. We don't do this color very often. This is super rare. It's a little bit like Haley's comment, okay? This is called Midnight. It is now the most popular, and it is the most limited. How cool is that to get a true gorgeous navy blue? And please remember, you're getting the best of everything Chef offers us. You're getting all of these amazing silhouettes. Like, you can literally cook almost anything you can imagine with all the pans you're getting, and the saute, and I love the stock pot. I think the stock pot's super cool. And of course, all of the saucepans. But then he took his customer picks, and there's multiple customer picks within here, and did his bakeware as well. 3 pieces and a brand new 8x8 that's never been available till right now. So here's your chance. If you've moved into a new place, if you've got somebody who's moving into their first apartment, somebody bought a new home. You know, unfortunately, a lot of people lost a lot of stuff during this recent bad weather. This would be the ultimate, really thoughtful gift, because Chef, you have such precision and quality that easily this will be one of the favorite gifts you can either treat yourself to or certainly share with someone who really does need great cookware. And I think everybody needs great cookware.
Of course. I mean, you don't have to be a good cook to be able to cook beautiful food.
Right.
You just need to have good ingredients and the right equipment. It really is that simple. And when you've got DuraPan, which needs no oil or butter when you cook with it, you can use your stainless steel utensils and not scratch it. We've sold over 5 million pieces of it right here at HSN alone. I mean, it just works so brilliantly well. Now, don't forget, lots of these pans have the lids, like my little 9-inch saute pan here. I'm going to stick my lid in my lid rest. Another great item that's available. In my little sauce, I'll put a little white wine, and then I'm going to put just a drop of cream in here over the over that fish, so you can make that beautiful little pan sauce right there. Now, of course, this is so pretty. By the way, here's what I do. I pop my lid back on. Now, whether you're going for the round trivet or maybe you want the rectangle trivet, that's totally up to you. The good news is these things just roll up when you're not using them, so they take up hardly any space at all. And when you are using them, you pop them down. I'm going to reach for my silicone handles. I put them down somewhere. Thank you so much. Here they are. So my silicone handles just slide on the edge. Another great item that you might want to think about for that buffet handled cookware. But I take this straight to the dining room table. Here's my lid rest. When the guests arrive, I say, guys, dinner's ready. I lift the lid. I go ahead and I drop it there. And then people help themselves. So this is the kind of cookware that you'll be taking right through to the table. Yeah, and whether it's for the Thanksgiving feast, whether you're celebrating a different holiday later, Christmas, Hanukkah, you name it, you will be celebrating in style with the cookware that changes everything for you because it just works.
Hey, Chef,
That's
we have
key.
Ross who wants to say hello. He's joining us from Pennsylvania. So, Ross, and by the way, everybody, you can call in, you can chat with Chef, you can ask questions from him.
Yeah, give us a ring.
So, Ross is joining us from Pennsylvania, Chef. Hey, Ross, welcome, and meet Chef Curtis Stone.
Hey, Ross.
How are you?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Great, great. I just wanted to call in because I have been basically buying everything you're coming out with. It's amazing how I can just cook steaks. I can cook fish. I can cook, basically anything with this for my family. And I have a very large family. I have a wife, and I have 5 kids. And and they're all still with me here. So it's amazing how this stuff just handles everything that I put out. So it's a wonderful, wonderful item, but I really appreciate it.
Mate, thank you so much. Tell me, what do you like cooking in your DuraPans?
My favorite is fish.
Oh, yeah.
Tilapia is one of our favorites that we use, and flounder. You know, all the different kinds of fish we cook here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, look, I've got Faroe Island salmon in my big 12-inch pan right here. And this, for me, I mean, this 12-inch pan alone, it is a game changer. Now, I just put some broccoli, 4 fillets of fish in there. I'm showing the cleanup. I just burnt some cheese in one of my pans just to show everyone. Ross, is the cleanup as easy for you when you cook at home as it is for me here on TV?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's what I really liked about it, because I can just switch up as soon as whatever I want to change up, whatever I'm cooking next. The wipe up out of it is unreal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't
Ross,
it so
thank
great?
you
I
so
mean,
much
that's
for
what
your
people love
time.
about it.
Thank you for joining us. It was really great chatting with you. We really appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, appreciate that, and you have a great evening.
You too, Ross. I love that too.
Happy
And
holidays, mate.
By the way, we've just
We're
popped
only 8 weeks away.
I know, isn't that scary?
Can you believe it?
It's so freaky, right?
And that's from Christmas.
Hey, by the way, we're putting the phone number down below. If you want to say hello to Chef, please do. He loves chatting with you. A couple things I got to recommend, Chef, really quick, because you talked about them. Guys, get the silicone handles. Get these, get these, get these. These are invaluable, because if you're going to put this stuff in the oven, this is going to be a game changer. It actually also makes it easier to grip and carry. I really recommend it. We typically sell out of what we call the upsells much faster than we do the today's special. I've got these in black, turquoise, gray, and in red. So please get these. They work here. They work on the smaller pan. And then we also have newer handles that are silicone for the larger pans. So if you want to get those, I do highly recommend them, because all of a sudden you're grabbing towels and trying to grab stuff to pull it out of the oven or take it off the stove. These are a game changer. I have them on my pans, and I just personally recommend it because I do love them very, very much. Okay, here's the information. Guys, just keep watching the side of your screen. I know we're really busy at this point. We knew it was going to be a great today's special, because we all need great cookware, and if you don't need it, you want to share it with others. And this is truly the ultimate set. Now, once again, that midnight blue, I'm going to go over the colors, the midnight blue and the black, they are running neck and neck. I love this midnight blue. It is so beautiful. This is kind of the sleeper color, because, in fact, I've been on with Chef for many, many years now. I don't remember doing the midnight blue. So to have a whole set in this gorgeous midnight blue, it'll look great back to your white pans if you have. It'll look awesome with so many different colors in your kitchen. If you have the red classically, this is going to look amazing. Then we have mulberry. That's another color down below. This is the hunter green we've had in the line for a bit. This is the turquoise you guys all love. We have the classic stone gray. I think it is such a perfect neutral. We have, of course, your black, and then the number one, typically the number one most popular, is going to be red. So the midnight blue is number one, and the red is number two. I think that's amazing. Guys, the midnight blue is also the most limited. Please remember, it's 17 pieces. This is the largest set we've ever done. 3 brand new items in the set we've never had before. It's really the last set you're going to need literally for years and years and years to come, because it's durable. What's really cool, it's durable, and yet, Chef, I want you to explain this. It's also lightweight. And most people think, because I hate heavy pans, I despise them. They're too hard to pull out from under the cabinet and lift and move. I love the weight of your pans. So how do you magically make it durable and yet make them also lightweight?
Right, well, we use forged aluminum is the material we're using in the cookware. Cold rolled steel in the bakeware. Look at that lasagna dish, by the way. While you feast your eyes on that, I'm going to turn my salmon real quick, just to show you the sear that you're able to get, because don't forget, you can cook up to 450 degrees in this cookware. So no oil or butter went into this pan, and you can see those gorgeous results that we're achieving without having to add the fat. And I think that's just such a brilliant piece to this. Now, my lasagna here, let me just cut you a piece of that lasagna out, shall I? Because let me just tell you something. Lasagna is one of my favorite things in the world. This is that big, deep lasagna pan. Have a look at how it comes out, because I know what we've all done before. We've all had to scrub a lasagna pan. It sort of just comes with the territory. So you can see how I'm cutting it out. But let me just, I know that this isn't how you'll serve it at home, but I just wanted to show you, are you ready for this? This lasagna will slide right on out. I'm just going to show you, this just to show you the non-stick quality of the pan, of course. Have a look. I mean, have you ever seen a lasagna pan so simple and easy to get the lasagna out? Now, of course, the clean-up, here's the best part. All I'm going to do, you'll throw it in the dishwasher, of course you can, but the wipeout, I've become famous for this wipeout, Suze, and the reason is there's no better way to show off the non-stick quality of that cookware. Look at that side. In no time, you know what scrubbing lasagna pans is like, and this one was really baked on, and in no time, I've got that pretty spotless. You know, so it is just such a beautiful thing to cook in because the cleanup is so easy. The same thing happens with a cookware. Over here, I've gone ahead and put some sugar. I'm making caramel. You can see that sugar starting to burn. Guess what it won't do? It won't stick to the pan.
That's
As
wild.
that sugar melts, it literally will just bead away from the pan, and that is pretty special because sticky caramel like this, it literally is the stickiest thing known to man. Actually, I was talking to Alan, one of our camera guys today, and he said, I actually went home and tried that demo that you're always doing, and he said, it is just so sticky, isn't it? I go, yeah, well, it is if you're not in a DuraPan, so don't try doing this if you're not. In fact, let me get a stainless steel spoon, Sebastian. I'll show everyone what it's like if you stick it to the stainless steel. Let's do a little compare here. We go ahead and dunk that in. Now, have a look at the stainless steel spoon. You can see how the sugar's not running away from that, can't you? It's just totally stuck on. But now have a look at my DuraPan. Here, I'll lift it up. Give you a side-by-side. It's almost like watching the water bead off your newly waxed car, isn't it?
That's true.
So I love that as sort of a bit of a comparison. It's pretty cool.
It's like a really nice waxed car, and all that water just beads off,
right.
and there's something so gratifying about that. It's awesome. Hey, a couple quick notes, guys. I'm going to explain we have 5 flex tonight. I haven't talked about that yet, Chef. I'm going to do it real quick. How do you get this great set home? Remember, biggest set we've done ever, and we've not done a large set for like a year and a half since 2022. So here's your night. It's the last and only big cookware set from Chef will do for the entire year. So this is it. You got to get it today. You'll be ready for the holidays. You'll be ready for everything. It could be a grilled cheese sandwich and some chili, you know. It could be scrambled eggs and bacon. It could be cooking for the gang or cooking for the football team. It doesn't matter. You're getting it all, including the addition of his bakeware collection, which is awesome because normally those aren't put together with the cookware pieces. So 5 flex, what does that mean? Do you have a major credit card? You are good to go. Come and join the fun. You're going to spend $39.99 over the next 5 months, and then you pay it off. Great, but it comes right away. The other big deal on this, it's free shipping and handling. This is not a pair of earrings, everybody, okay? It's a happy big old box that arrives. You'll be like, oh, look, my cookware is here. And that's free shipping, which saves you a ton of money. On top of all of that, it is honestly the best time in the world to try Chef's cookware. Maybe you're a first at it, because we have our extended return policy right here and right now tonight. You have until the end of January. I want you to beat it up. I want you to do like his cameraman. I want you to melt the sugar. I want you to use this stuff any way you think you can when it comes to cooking in the kitchen. And if you don't absolutely love it, you get to return it at the end of January. Oh, that's of next year. And you'll get your refund, which is amazing. One other quick note, it is the perfect weekend to get our HSN card. Literally a half an hour ago, you only got 20 bucks off the first purchase. Tonight, you're getting a whopping $50. That's the most we give. When you use our card for the first time, we're gonna give you $50 towards the purchase, which now makes this cookware set $150, which is really amazing. Plus, the shipping alone, I don't know how much the shipping is. It's gotta be $15, well, I don't know, $12, $15. You're saving a ton of money, including saving a huge amount on the price. It's almost a $300 value. Hey, Chef, will you do me a favor? In case someone's not familiar, can you break down what makes and how you build your cookware? Again, lightweight, super durable, but what's the guts inside that makes it so successful?
Suze, before I do that, and I promise I will, but I just want you to see this one more time. This was that sugar demo I just did. There's the sugar stuck to the spoon. I literally can't even get it off there, right? That's stuck on. Here's the same thing on my DuraPan. Now, I'm not going to waste that burnt sugar. I'm going to turn it into a burnt caramel sauce, right? I pour a little cream in there, give that a little shake so we bring that beautiful sugar back to life, because guess what I just brought out of my oven? I've just done a beautiful bread and butter pudding right here, right? And that's my square dish. So that's the 8x8 bacon store square pan. Here it is with a little caramel sauce over the top. Oh yeah, Suze, okay. Sorry, I just had to do that. Now, even that burnt on sugar, that will wipe straight on out. I'll do that in a minute, but first I'll answer your question. So, here it is. Here's one of my pans. Of course, that stainless steel disc means you can use it on induction, electric, gas, but here's the magic. The DuraPan has 5 layers. It has granite, it has titanium. This is DuraPan Plus. We took the best non-stick on the market and we improved it. 8 times stronger than any other non-stick on the market that's not reinforced. So what does this mean? This means you're cooking with absolute confidence. It means that you're cooking the very best. There are those 5 layers. There are the facts. No PFOAs. You feel good about cooking in this for your family, and that's what I love. Now, we've double riveted the handles. They're stainless steel handles, so very, very strong. Again, you can cook on all cooktops. That's very important to me. You don't want to have to think, oh, is this the induction pan or do I need to get a different pan for a different job? No, it works on everything. Of course, nothing sticks to it, and the cleanup is a dream. Talking of which, I put that burnt sugar back on the heat one more time, Suze. Let me bring it up the front and show it to you. You ready for this? Check this out. That's the burnt sugar. Bring me back that spoon, Sebastian, so I can show everyone, mate. Thank you, buddy. Look at my towel, but look at the pan. So that's how clean your pan will be. That's what it would look like if you were cooking in stainless steel. I'd have to chip that off.
You're going to throw that away,
disastrous mess. You sure would. Suze, I haven't even shown everyone the stock pot. Look at the size of this incredible piece of cookware.
I love this.
So this... Oh my goodness, guys, this is a 5-quart oval stock pot. You can see the strainer lid there as well. So if you're cooking vegetables or if you're doing corn, it's about 12 inches in length. So you can imagine the size of things that you'll be able to cook. Look, I've done some pulled pork. You ready for this? Because, guys, the weather is turning. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's getting chilly, and you're going to want to be cooking stews and braisers and pulled pork. Yes, this is the perfect thing for Thanksgiving. This is the perfect set for Christmas. It is great to give gifts, but I tell you what, you'll be using this all year long. It's not just for the one day. This will change the way you cook day in and day out. And with this price, guys, is the last time you'll see it. So grab it while you can.
Yeah, and literally it's for today. So you have to understand, sometimes we'll extend our today specials. You want to take advantage of it right when you see it, because by the time you get it back around to it, you're like, oh shoot, I really wanted to get that midnight blue, and it could be sold out. You never know. I want to do the colors, and I'm going to go through the set again, because it's a massive set. It's 17 pieces. By the way, most of it stacks and nests. So even though it's a big old table out in front of me, and you're getting all of this that you see in front of me, don't worry, it will fit underneath your counters. It's okay, because most of it will stack into itself when you get it at home. All right, starting off with colors. Midnight blue. Okay, I love this, chef. Everybody's going. A ton of people are jumping on the midnight blue. Do you know how few I have left for the day, everybody? I've got 900. I think this is gorgeous. In a white kitchen, a gray kitchen would be beautiful. If you have white silhouettes at home, or red would be amazing. I love mixing my Chef Curtis Stone colors. I really am not a freak about that, because I just love his pieces, and I think it's fun to have different colors. So midnight blue, everybody's jumping on that, and you do not see it very often. In fact, I don't remember the last time I've even seen it, so I'm thrilled that it's in this set. We have mulberry down below. This is the classic hunter green that everybody loves. We've had that in line for a bit. Turquoise is one of the all-time favorites. The stone gray, I think, is a great neutral. It will work in any kitchen whatsoever, and so many people have remodeled or have kitchens that have a lot of gray accents. And then black, of course, is always a fave, along with the red you're seeing in front of me. What are you getting? Here we go, guys. You're getting 3 of the saucepans. I love the new butter warmer. This one's so cool. It's 0.8 quarts. You're getting the 1.5 quart saucepan. Those both have lids. The 2.5 is a brand new size. That's a saucepan with the lid. You just saw him work with that 5-quart oval stock pot. I love this shape. There's just something about an oval that I think is really elegant, whether you're cooking with it or it goes on the table. Then we have a really beautiful 9-inch saute pan with the lid. That is a new silhouette because the edges have been created a little differently. Then we go to your workhorse. You've got the 12-inch fry pan along with the 8-inch fry pan. And remember, because it's durable and lightweight, yes, you can cook with the big 12-inch pan. If my husband handed me cast iron with this, I'd be like, oh Lord. I'm like, I hate heavy pans. I don't like picking them up. I don't like to use them. That's why I love his line. So even this big 12-inch, look, I'm literally, like I can fan myself with it, but it's really durable and you'll love it. Then here's what he did, the extra magic. Customer pick after customer pick, all in this huge set. 3 of the bakeware sets. You're getting the big classic half pan that is, you saw him do that humongous turkey on it, and you can do all your cookies, all your Christmas holiday baking. I love this one, the middle one, which has the deep well sides. That's gonna be your 8 by 13, and these next 2 are both your store and bake. And then finally, this is a brand new silhouette, the 8 by 8 with the lid. It locks in tight. It's an amazing collection. We've got 5 flex pays, guys. You're saving $87 off the value. This is almost a $300 collection. And even at $300, kids, it's so worth it because here's what you're gonna do. And Chef, I'd love you to talk about this just a little bit. So many of us are trying to save money in the long run, and yet we're ordering that DoorDashy thingy, we're going through drive-thrus, we're spending a fortune bringing food in. When you get your cookware at home, Chef, for me and my family, we're cooking more at home, healthier and more often, and we're saving so much money because we're not eating out. My husband and I, Craig, said this is ridiculous to go out to eat. I told him we can't order the door stuff anymore because they upcharge so much money. Just get yourself a great set of pans and save money in the long run by cooking at home, right?
You really do. And then, of course, you have the leftovers as well. I say the most important meal of the year is Thanksgiving. The second most important meal is the leftovers of Thanksgiving. So when you're cooking at home, of course, you're saving money. And I think it is just such a beautiful way to do it. Look, I'm doing a stir fry here. This is my big 8-inch. Now, this pan can go into the oven as well. I want to show you this. This is my brand new. This is for the stick handles. All you're going to do is just slide it on just like that. And now, of course, if this was in the oven, you could be taking that straight out. So that's protecting your hands. You've all seen my little silicone handles that go on the buffet handles, right? So this is the a little curry that I've gone ahead and made in my beautiful saucepan. Now, this, guys, this is great because it's actually got a little silicone flap on it as well, so you can slide it over and get maximum protection from the heat. So don't miss out on picking those up as well. They're quite limited in the number that we have. So if you're into cooking in the oven and in the stove, and all of my cookware can do that, then that's going to work for you. Another little thing that you might want to consider picking up, this is an additional purchase, but this is that incredible stainless steel steamer. It is a step steamer, so that can just go straight over a couple of the different saucepans that we're giving you in the set. And of course, the lid that works with the pot will also fit perfectly onto the steamer. So that is a wonderful choice. If you're picking up the trivets, they're great because they protect your kitchen counters, but also for the holidays, as we all know, you're going to be serving more and more food on the table, so you can take hot pans like this straight on through to the table, sit that down. I'll bring my curry over. I know we're almost out of time here, so I just wanted to give you that little look. This, my friends, is the best value cookware set and the last cookware set that we'll be doing this year, so go ahead and dive on in while you can.
Okay, everybody, just got to give you a little update too. This is awesome. You guys are totally loving the midnight blue, and I do too. Isn't that a great color? Like, imagine how great this is gonna be on your kitchen, on your stovetop, in the oven, out on the table. So right now, I will guarantee you I have all 7 colors. At this rate, it will not be true later on today. So it's always smart to get your favorite color and collection at midnight. Remember, we have 5 flex pays. We have free shipping on this. Everything has been built in to make all your experiences in the kitchen that much better. And it's the best of the best that he's done with new silhouettes in his cookware set, and the best of the best that he's done in his bakeware set. All of these can be sold, well, you can buy the bakeware separately, you can buy some of the silhouettes separately, but you're gonna spend a ton more than you will get in the complete set tonight. All right, so I got something kind of fun we're doing tonight. It's called Great Gifts from Curtis Stone, under $20. So if you're ready, we've got several items this hour and next hour that are under 20 bucks. So it's the great gift idea. That's the ones that are quick and easy, and you go, oh, that's perfect, I'll get it for somebody. All right, first thing I'm gonna talk about are the handle covers. Remember, I really highly recommend to get a silicone handle covers. You get a set of 2. These are for both the 12-inch and the 9-inch fry pans that you saw. So both of these are available, and yep, they're under $20. They're $16.95. We have black and red as the colors. Now, here's something I really recommend, and if you notice, when he used the big cookie sheet, he had that turkey on the trivet, and then you saw him using it as a hot plate, right? Here we have them available. These are under $20. They're a huge customer pick. They're so handy dandy. You'll use them for everything. You can use them if you're doing like a ganache over a chocolate cake. You're gonna use these for drying things, obviously as a traditional drying rack. But I'll tell you what, they're able to go into the oven. You'll use them for a ton of reasons. 2 of these. We've got 2 different colors, gray, the stone gray or the red, and these are $19.95. And by the way, the 5 Flex, it's $3.99. These are great stocking stuffers too. Absolutely such a good idea. You will love these, even if you've never tried his line. Then, would you like to make the perfect gravy? How many times have you tried gravy and it comes out lumpy or gross or what have you? Well, we've got his gravy separator finally back in stock. We're actually gonna get to this later. But again, great gifts under 20 bucks. Everybody loves this. But watch, because he's gonna show you not only how clever it is, but also what else you can do with it beyond just making the perfect gravy every time. Look at all the awesome colors. Again, under $20. We're giving you a lot of really good gift ideas in this hour too that don't cost a fortune, but you can share your love of Curtis Stone to everybody you love, which I think you should. I think it's great. All right, coming up around the corner, guys, stay with me. Oh, we have something back in stock, and it's a beautiful Japanese santoku knife. Stay with us.
The time is now to grab your nice list and pile the presents high during HSN's Gifts to Give and Get event. Join us for a 3-day star-studded gifting spectacular featuring Curtis Stone, Joy Mangano, Carl Banks, Juliana Rancic, and Christian Siriano. Don't miss this festive weekend filled to the brim with endless ideas and the perfect presents to wow everyone on your list. Gifts to Give and Get, now through Sunday, only on HSN. 'Tis the season to be a VIP. Use your HSN card to get the best deals on gifts for everyone. Shop now for the holidays and pay over time with Extra Flex or VIP financing on every item. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Plus, the HSN card has no annual fee. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $50 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details. October is Crafttober on HSN. Get festively crafty with 24 hours of new crafting essentials. Explore new techniques on projects this holiday season. Feel inspired and create the ultimate personalized presents. And discover unique finds every day from all your favorite brands like Diamond Press, Crafter's Companion, Kingston Crafts, Anna Griffin, and more. Plus, now's the best time to stock up on great crafting gifts. So join us for Crafttober, Tuesday at midnight on HSN.
You're watching HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon. Hey, I do want to put the line up there. If you want to use that line, not to order, but to talk to Chef Curtis Stone, please do. He loves chatting with you. And we love to hear your stories about what your experience has been using his great products. All right, remember I said we're doing in both hours surprise gifts for under $20. Now, your friends, family, whoever you give this to will not believe it is a $20 gift. In fact, don't even tell them, all right? Look at how beautifully boxed this is. Sans that piece of tape. I want to show you. Look how pretty this is. It's got a beautiful little magnetic closure to it. You open it up and you get this exquisite Japanese santoku knife. All right, guys, we're going to jump into it. It's under $20. I expect now that you see this, we are going to sell thousands of these today because it is truly that perfect, affordable gift, and no one in a million years will ever believe it was 20 bucks, and you don't have to tell them. All right, Chef, I do want to jump into this because thanks for doing the gift box. This is such a gorgeous presentation, but everybody can use this knife, and everybody needs a great knife in the kitchen, for gosh sakes.
We sure do, and this one does it all. You can see the little Japanese flag right on the front of that box there. That shows that we're using the highest quality steel, Japanese steel. Like you said, that little magnetic gift box, it's just so pretty when you pop that open and look inside. But let me get to the amazing thing, which is the quality of this knife. Now, the Santoku is just beautiful because it has those little scallops there, and when you want to slice through something, have a look at the sharpness. Now, Suze, we have already sold this. This isn't the very first time we've brought it in. It's sold out, of course, in our very first airing, and we've so far got 10 reviews on the knife. Every single one of them is a perfect 5-star. Every single one. That's almost unheard of. You know, I pride myself on really good reviews. We only have 1 or 2 products that can profess that. Watch how quickly you can slice through ingredients. So you can just go through onions, through peppers, through celery. It doesn't matter what it is that you're slicing through. It just moves through it so quick. And that's what's so beautiful about it. You don't have to be brilliant with a knife. These are perfectly sharp. Another really cool thing about this blade is how thin it is. And you can just see how thin that blade actually is. You know what that means? There's less drag on the food. So when you're pulling that knife through the food, even these steaks, for instance, I've got a couple of gorgeous steaks here. If you've got a thinner blade, and let me show you just how quickly I can cut through it, right? So I can cut beautiful little thin slices of that steak. You can just see my knife gliding through there, right? Yes, it's good quality steak, but wow, when you can just glide your knife through something like that, Suze, it is just razor sharp. That's what we love about
this.
That
was 4 pieces of steak. I mean, that's a mountain of steak. You just went through like butter, like you were just slicing through that.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
Well, let me get even crazier. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to do it right up here because Garrett's going to yell at me for making a mess. But watch this. This is my celery. I'm just going to go straight on through.
Gosh.
And that's just showing you the sharpness of that blade, Suze. You know, it just goes straight on through it. You know, so very simple and easy to do. Now, if you want to slice through oranges, look how quickly you can just go straight through those oranges. You know, and that is what's so beautiful about this blade. It is so quick, so gorgeous. But here's the best part. We're talking about holiday gifts because, yeah, Christmas is 8 weeks away, you guys. Literally 8 weeks away. It'll be here in no time. This is the box you get in at home in, right? This is that beautiful, that little Japanese flag is everything because that's where the steel comes from. Japanese steel, of course. It is a 6-inch Santoku. This is the Goldilocks of knives. You use it for everything. Santoku roughly sort of translates to 3 little things. And the 3 things are mincing, slicing, and dicing. Right? Very simple and easy to use, and that is why people love it. I'm going to keep on going because you can just see how quickly you can slice a salad up. I mean, look at this cucumber. Just straight through. So quick. So, like I say, you don't have to be a great chef to know how to put a knife through a vegetable, and when you've got the right blade with the right sharpness, it is the right weight. We weight the blade really beautifully so it fits perfectly in your hand. We give you those little ergonomic sort of handles there so you get that perfect little grip. And I tell you what, when you've got the right blade, it is everything. Yeah, our cutting boards are also available, but we knew it, Suze. We knew that this would go crazy, and if you're calling us right now, you're guaranteed to getting one of these, but these will sell out today.
Yep.
So I want you to jump on in while you can.
Well, and again, how many of you are going to go to somebody's house? I'm going to go to friend Holly's house for Thanksgiving. What, I'm going to take a bottle of wine, you know, okay. Or how about just give her a beautiful Santoku knife that's in a gorgeous presentation. And Holly has this lovely Thanksgiving. It's a little intimidating because she has a beautiful home, and I love going. They're wonderful. But handing her this, she'd be like, oh my gosh, wow, you got me a really lovely knife. Under $20. Here's what I do, Chef. If I see something like this, I go ahead and get multiples because it's such a good price point, and I know anybody and everybody can use it. And then I figure out who I'm going to give them to. For example, that last minute you have the gift exchange. Maybe it's a teacher's gift. Maybe you say, oh, you know what? It's my book club. We always get together. And you want to give somebody something really elegant. It is a Curtis Stone beautiful Santoku knife that is so gorgeous. It's an elegant, refined gift that does not cost you a fortune. And it's funny, Chef, everybody, I don't care if you cook once a week or you're in the kitchen all the time, you have to have a great knife. That's the one thing that you need in your kitchen that's got to be great.
Now, Suze, before I was slicing, now I'm chopping, right? And the heel of this knife allows you to do that. Let me take an onion and show you in real detail. I slice straight through that onion, straight through the half. Now, this is a slice, right? I'm slicing through the length of the onion, just like that. I turn it, I give it one slice through like this. Now I want to chop. Right, this is the chopping motion. See how I can do this with a santuku? So it's kind of the best of both worlds. You can slice perfectly, but you can chop like you can with a chef's knife. Here's the slicing. That's just a gentle pull through, right? So you'll be slicing exactly like I am. You guys, if you can't get through on the phone lines, go straight to hsn.com.
Yes.
We've got one for you. Here's the cool thing. Even a hard vegetable like the carrot, you ready for it?
Yeah. That's amazing. Most people just hack on the carrots.
Isn't that so great?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Carolyn wants to join us from New York. Hi, Carolyn, you're on the air with Chef Curtis Stone. Thank you for taking your time to call in tonight.
Oh,
Hi,
my
Carolyn.
goodness. Hello, Chef. You are
Hey.
my favorite.
Ah,
The
good
last
girl.
time-
How you doing? It's nice to hear your voice.
The last time you were on, I called 5 times and couldn't get you. So my heart was broken.
We're sorry about
Well,
that.
I'm glad you're here now.
I am too.
Now, do you have
are
one of my
everything.
knives?
I have everything of yours, Chef. My kitchen is a Chef Curtis Stone kitchen.
Oh, that's
And,
amazing.
When I buy for me, I buy for my children. So
Right,
from the chop
nice.
shop to this chop, and my husband used to say that I have a chef, I have a man in the kitchen, and they'd say, "Who is it?" He said, "Chef Curtis Stone, of course."
Now, tell me, how do you find the knife? Is it as sharp as I'm showing it here? Do you find it really easy to use?
I love it. Yes, perfect. I'm just glad I don't chop a finger off, because I'm not as good as you are. But the
Well, you
knife,
never will, and that's the great thing. Do you know,
That's
people
right.
usually cut themselves with a blunt knife, not a sharp knife, because with a blunt knife, you're having to force it through. When you've got a beautiful sharp knife, it just goes straight through.
Right.
So you very rarely will cut yourself with a very sharp knife, and that's what we love. We love beautiful sharpness so you can get that precision. I'm so glad that you've got it, and I'm so glad that you gave us a ring. Look at that beautiful pepper.
And Caroline,
I
thank you
waited
so much.
You are so welcome, and I thank you for taking my call. I waited, I said, the last time. So the Yankees lost tonight, but it's my win talking to you.
Oh, all right, Caroline, thank you.
Well,
She's
it's lovely to chat to you.
and she got in the, sorry, Yankee fans. Hey, I do want to read this too. If you guys go online, this is a customer pick. I want several 5-star reviews, but Nadine in New York said, "I'm a fan of Curtis Stone products. This knife is amazing. It's sharp and was at a great price." Now, we're at even better price tonight. This is another one of those easy gifts, you guys. Like, how many people do you get last minute? You're like, "Oh, I didn't get him a gift, shoot." Have this in your gift closet, have it in the gift shelf. That's what I do. I see really amazing deals like this, and I know instantly. I don't care if someone hands me a present, I go to the closet and go, "Oh, I got you something as well." Get multiples of them. Everyone needs a great knife, and look at this presentation. It's exquisite. This is just refined elegance in a beautiful Japanese Sutuku knife that people will absolutely flip when they receive it. And it's just easy, right? You don't have to think too much about it. Everybody needs a great knife, and it's presented so beautifully in this gorgeous gift box that they will think you spent a ton more money, which we all love that, right? I'm like, "Oh, yes, I spent a fortune on that knife for you." They will not know it was under $20. By the way, with our 5 Flex, any major credit card, what we're doing, guys, $4 to get this knife at home. And again, I highly recommend getting multiples and then figure out who you're gonna give it to. Even for my son, if I need that last minute gift, I wanna get him a little something extra for Christmas, it's perfect. Him and his fiance, they need knives in their kitchen. So think about it that way as well. All right, couple things I wanna show you. Oh, our host closet. A lot of you guys wanna know, hey, what is it that we're wearing? And tonight, I actually am wearing Marla Wynn. These are my DG2 virtual stretch jeans, one of the original virtual stretch jeans. You can see those on hsn.com. But the shirt itself is listed in the host closet. It's from, it's Nina Leonard. I apologize. It's Nina Leonard, not Marla. I'm wearing tomorrow to Tuesday. Anyway, this is Nina Leonard. It's the hammered satin button front dolman top. Super pretty, so comfortable, just really easy to wear. And if you would like to see all of our host closet pics, you can check it out on hsn.com. By the way, that ring, is that the, was that our today's special rarities? I just launched that one. By the way, I bought it in black and white. I did. I totally treated my, do we still have the black and white left? I know the blue sold out on the day I launched it. Guys, I bought the ring. It's black and white and champagne are left. I so treated myself to that one. It's like, come on. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I did, I totally got the black and white one. It was so funny when I launched it, I was like, do I want the blue, do I want the black and white? I ended up going with the black and white. So check it all out on hsn.com. Okay, so remember when Chef said, we have a couple items that are back that are absolute favorites. Do you know right now, there are over 60 customer picks on hsn.com, including that Santoku knife we just did. And one of the all-time favorites, once again, is his Gravity two-piece mill sets. These are a gem in your kitchen. Also, before we go too much farther, I'll give you the colors. We do have the spice jars that go back to it. I know Chef's gonna show you them in black or in red. They're glass spice jars, which is really interesting how they work with this. So you're choosing, do I want the red, do I want the gray, do I want the black, or do I want this two set of turquoise? I think this is another phenomenal gift idea. Chef, now what makes these different? I know, but I'd like you to share it with everybody else.
Well, it's a gravity mill, so you don't have to crank, you don't have to grind, but you get fresh spices ground for you. All you do is lift it up, turn it upside down, and watch it do its magic. So I have sea salt, of course, in this, and these days you can buy so many different beautiful types of salt. So there's the salt, here comes the pepper. You can do it coarse, you can do it fine. All you're gonna do is spin the little dial that's right in on the top. You can see I've got that on a coarse grind right there. If I want it finer, I just twist it to the left and that will make it nice and fine. So yes, you'll be using your seasoning straight over your proteins before you cook with them. So I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper straight over my my salmon. Now, I did my show. It was called Getting Grilled with Curtis Stone, and you can see it on HSN Plus. Every single celebrity that I had in my kitchen, every time I'd be like, season it for me and go like this, they'd be like, oh my goodness, this thing's amazing, because it really is kind of magic. Now, they're glass canisters, that's why I'm tapping it for you. So really high quality. Look, even for a beautiful salad like this caprese, all you're gonna do is take that, flick it on over, and Dave, if you just show the motion of it a little bit looser for me, have a look at this, guys. I just turn it upside down. You can hear it grinding, and then when you want to stop it, you just turn it back up. Now, while I cook my salmon, I want to show you something else, because I've also got, I mentioned they were glass canisters. If you want to pick up a set of 4 canisters, you can. You can get them in the black or the red. Now, here's the cool thing. You can have different kinds of spices. So let's say this is a Hawaiian spice mix, right? Let's say I want to use that. All I do is I remove the lid. I go ahead and I switch out my pepper for the Hawaiian spice mix. I go ahead and screw that back on, and now I'm able to come back over here to my salmon and put that Hawaiian spice mix straight over my salmon. So very simple and easy to do. I'm going to get those out of your way, mate. And let me show you, by the way, this is my today's special 12-inch pan, you guys. It's a 17-piece cookware set, and you can see how quickly, a bit more of that Hawaiian spice if you don't mind. And then if you're done with the Hawaiian spice and you want to change it for something else, come back on over here. Decide which spice you want to change it to. Maybe you want to change it to this mustard seed and black peppercorn mix. You just unscrew it. You go ahead and pop it straight back on there. Then, of course, you'll put your lids back on these glass canisters. So these do come in a set of 4. They stack really beautifully, just like that. And then I'm going to use this mustard mix over here on my pork ribeyes. So pork ribeyes are back in stock, by the way, if you're interested in those. But the gravity mills are always a big hit. We didn't have them in stock for a while, so we're very happy to have them back for all of our great customers, because we know how popular they are. Great little stocking stuffer too, Suze.
Oh, absolutely, Chef, too. And again, 3 different choices you have, or 4 actually, the gray, the black, the turquoise, and the red. And do grab the jars. I think And again, Chef, it's so cool because you guys are so clever. Like, isn't that smart that you can really, maybe this is a whole, I love different salts from around the world. We like a Celtic salt, we like a pink Himalayan salt, and you can just use these extra jars and screw them in and be able to change it up that easily. Like, clever, right? That's why so many customer picks. All right, Chef, hang on right there. We got more to show you guys. We're not done yet. In fact, stay with me next hour. We have this beautiful filet mignon tips coming up next hour. We also have more items that are gifts under 20, and this happens to be one of those. So we have a whole host of great gifts from Chef Curtis Stone that are under $20, and this one is absolutely so darn clever. 2 different colors. We have it available in the red, and we have the stone gray. And I love this so much because it is the easiest way to be able to mix things like, I don't know, let's say a beautiful salad dressing. So Chef, talk about this. This is the first time I've gotten to present this with you. It is so darn clever.
Isn't it so great? And it's so easy to use. Now, first of all, it's a glass bottle, right? So that's a beautiful, high-quality glass bottle. And we give you all of the measure marks. So we give it to you in milliliters. We give it to you, we map it out for you right here with all the different quantities. And then this is in fluid ounces. So it's totally up to you. But the truth is, whatever kind of dressing you want to make. So let's say you want to do a honey and mustard. So the honey and mustard, the mustard is kind of a thicker one. And you might think, oh, would that work? You just wait and see this. You pour in the red wine vinegar, right? And then you pour in the olive oil. Now, we know oil and vinegar, they're quite separate, aren't they? So they don't emulsify easily. In fact, they separate from one another. I'm going to throw some herbs in there as well. So I've got my herbs in there too. Here's the next thing that you do. You drop the top in just like that. Just like this, you just screw it on, so very, very simple and easy to use. Now you can see the oil's separated from the vinegar, right? And then you do this. You hold it and you just press it down maybe 4 or 5 times like that with a couple of fingers, and you get that perfectly emulsified dressing every single time. And then you can just pour directly from it. You've got to open the top first. Pour directly from it straight over your salad. So we brought this to you once before. It sold out in its very first airing. This, my friends, is a huge hit because people absolutely love the way it works. You can do all sorts of dressings. I'm going to do a ranch style dressing next. So a little bit of buttermilk. I've got some yogurt. I've got a little maple. I've got some chives. There's the buttermilk there. Again, this just fits into the top just like that. And then you can just pop it straight on in. And then you just twist it down like so. You ready for it? You just press it 4 or 5 times. It is so fun to use. Now, if you're making a beautiful buttermilk or a ranch dressing, it could be sort of a dipping sauce that you're doing with that. So I'm going to pour that right there into the middle, right? So you can see right here, absolutely gorgeous. So I'll just pour a little bit in there. I'm going to move on and keep making all sorts of dressings. Maybe an Asian slaw. You want some Asian flavors in there. So I've got some soy. I've got a little bit of sesame oil. You can put whole sesame seeds in if you want. I've got a little bit of sriracha. You know, so you can get really creative with it. Here's the thing. When you buy your dressings from the store, Suze, there's sometimes 15, 20 ingredients, right, and half of them have some weird number next to it. You're like, what am I feeding my family? Right. You don't have to buy them that stuff because, you know, you can just emulsify it. Now, it will separate out again in time, right? I'm going to pour this over my slaw here. Right, that beautiful Asian-style dressing, Chinese chicken salad sort of style dressing. You can put chicken on that too if you want it. I'm going to hit some cilantro and some peanuts over the top. You'll get really creative with the types of dressing that you're going to use. This is how it'll come out of the fridge, because it will separate again, right? The oil will separate from the vinegar, but before you want to serve it, you're just going to quickly emulsify it, and that takes all of, I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds. And look at it, perfectly done. Perfectly emulsified. No need to get out a stand mixer or a blender or an immersion blender. You can pick the whole thing up and drop it in the refrigerator when you're done using it and pull it back out next time as well. So simple and so easy.
No, it's awesome. And I love this. It says Curtis mustard vinaigrette. Gives you literally the recipe right there on the glass itself. The stone gray is the most popular of the two. And again, how many of you have people who are real foodies in your life? You know, they really are particular. Maybe they love to cook at home. Maybe they love having you over for a great meal or a great dinner or maybe a Sunday brunch. This is the kind of gift, along I think with this Santoku knife, that those kind of folks really do appreciate. Because if they love making homemade dressings, this is the perfect accompaniment. Oh, that's clever too, so it actually locks down in place.
You sure can. So I forgot to mention that to you. So you can see I just emulsified it. And then when you don't want to use it, you just push it down, give it a little twist, and away you go. Now that locks it. So you can see I'm pouring and nothing's coming out, right? So that's actually locked it. Once you open it up, of course, you're ready to go. And out it comes.
Hey, Chef, let me ask you a quick question.
Give it that twist.
Just from your experience, and you kind of mentioned it a little bit too, how important is it that people work with fresh ingredients and know what's going into their bodies and what they're eating?
Well, it's very important because you want to make sure that you're feeding your family the right stuff. And when you look at all the preservatives that are in our foods today, there's nothing in this apart from oil, vinegar, and I put a little drop of honey just to give it a tiny bit of sweetness. But you're in charge of all of those ingredients, and it makes it so simple and easy to do. And that's what's so awesome. So very, very quick and easy. Give it a few pumps, and then you just go ahead and pour that straight over. Absolutely gorgeous.
And also, you know, we talked about this earlier. I think we're all looking for ways to save money. And one of the big ways nowadays is to eat at home more often. You're eating healthier, you're controlling the ingredients. You can buy in bulk if you'd like to and save things and store it away in some of our pieces from the Today's Special. I just think it's so important. My husband and I really have been looking for ways to save a lot more money. And one of those is we really don't eat out much anymore. And I refuse to allow him to order in. That is just the most expensive, crazy stuff in the world. So we really are looking for healthier alternatives. And all